Hey guys, so I just want to do a little quick update. I know this vlog was delayed. That was because over the past week, because I experienced a setback in life, right? Um, but I was having days where I was completely unmotivated to do anything. Some days I would feel fine, positive, upbeat, typical LJ. Other days or other times in the same day, I would feel completely unmotivated. Like my heart just didn't want to do anything. All I did was sleep, slept early, slept late, slept. It's just completely sporadic. Times my mindset, mentality was just not there, and I was just working on resetting myself. Deleted social media, just keeping my thoughts in and trying to, recollect and reflect what went on. Also, contacted my support group, my friends and some of my family, and you know, um, but things are a lot better now. Just remember, communication is always key, guys. Any relationship, like I said in the past, it's a two-way street. All right, between two parties, it takes two to tango. And as long as both parties understand and value how important it is to be communicative and understanding of one another with respect, then you cannot break a bond, a relationship like that. It is very hard. Right? When things get shaky, when you guys have some hiccups in your bond, you guys know what's the most important thing. And I think that's always key, especially just knowing that everyone is on the same page. So just keeping everyone on the same page, and you know, makes keeps my mind at ease. I actually reread one of my favorite books called The Little Prince. It's a children's philosophy book, and it's like the greatest book of all time. Personally, it is one of the foundations of how I see life growing up, and just you know, I this time I actually did talk to the text a lot, wrote some notes down, focus a lot on the morals, on the symbolism behind everything, all the characters and the story. And I probably might do a book discussion about it, a video just on the Little Prince, but we'll see. This week vlog, it's just me opening up a bunch of packages, showing that I got myself into a new hobby. Wow, LJ, what the hell? You're in so many hobbies, bro. How can you juggle all these at once? Well, I mean, it's just what I do. All right, I'm in my element when I'm learning, when I'm experiencing new things, and it's important to understand what makes you happy, understand what drives you, what your heart goes for, and it's just important for me to do these things, get myself occupied so that I don't dwell into some negative thoughts and worries that I have in life, especially during these times, uncertain times of the pandemic. Um, Again, it's very important to appreciate those that you have in your life right now in these times. Make sure that you tell those people, be grateful for them, and you guys know who you are. Um, I always appreciate you guys are in my life. All right, so wish you guys all a healthy rest of the year 2020.
Okay, 3, 2, 1, let's jam.
Got this package, and yeah, of course I'm covering my address and everything, but I actually ordered this back in May. It finally came because it was a fundraiser for COVID relief. 100% of the proceeds would go to COVID organizations and research and development, all that stuff. The oh oh, all right. This is basically a redone of the Real Folk Blues. If you guys didn't know, this is the end theme of Cowboy Bebop after every credits, and they made little vinyls of the song. Look at that. It's a whole redone with the original band, the seat belts, and everything, vocals. Oh, this is like the sleeve. So they give you the sleeve, and then the record is in this little envelope. Really cool, really cool. Let's check this out. I don't even have a turntable, but what's cool is that when you buy this, they actually give you the digital downloads too. So the MP3, the FLAC files, WAV, all that stuff. So yeah, and then it's double-sided. We get the original new mix right here, and then we got like the remix in the back side, right there. That is so cool. All right, official. All right, we official. Awesome. Very cool.
Tomorrow.
Alright, I lied, guys, because now I have a turntable. Wow! Sony has a lot of cool modern technology, and I mean, of course Bluetooth, you know, convenience of Bluetooth. You could use your Bluetooth speakers if you needed, or your headphones. So if you wanted to privately listen to your stuff with your high quality Sony Bluetooth headphones or something, then cool. And then, great feature right here, the USB ripping. You could connect this vinyl turntable to your computer and rip your vinyl records to high quality music formats, FLAC, WAV, whatever. So that alone, okay? And I've had this right here. I've had this sealed Kanye graduation. It's all dusty right now, but I've had this sealed for 4 years now. All right. Still haven't opened it. College dropout. But yeah, I do want to get some Daft Punk vinyls. Discovery, gotta have Discovery, and of course more Kanye stuff. And then now I can actually play the Real Folk Blues, the little small vinyl that I have. All right, cool. All right, cool, everybody. Let's set this boy up. All right, I think I got this right. I got my Sony boombox right here, Bluetooth, and Bluetooth on this just for the hell of it. I mean, damn. Yeah, I know. I sound like a Sony shill. This is so cool. All right, let's push the start button. Then the arm just automatically is going to reposition itself when it's ready. Look at that. So clean. And you just click down. Ooh! Hold up. Oh! Man, all right, I gotta stop. Oh, baby is right. Okay, we gotta stop this. I don't want to get my ass copyrighted by Kanye. Oh shit.
In an accident like Geico, they thought I was burned up like Pepsi did Michael.
Day 4.
Alright guys, more packages. I have so many orders from Amazon coming this week. Several more on Friday, and I don't even know. I'm losing track. There we go. Alright. Daft Punk's Random Access Memories. I also ordered Discovery. Discovery was actually more expensive on Amazon, so I had to get it at Target. So I got Discovery for like $16. But Random Access Memories, alright? The best. Okay, Daft Punk, the greatest. Alright. I'm gonna call these guys like the greatest producers of all time, alright? Besides Kanye, of course. But man, these guys. If you guys don't listen to Daft Punk, I feel so sorry. You know, you gotta get your ears cultured, right? You gotta get your ears, your foot wet. You know, gotta listen to some Daft Punk because they're so good. Alright? These guys are legends. Like, oh yeah, fun fact. So anytime I get new music audio equipment, you know, headphones, speakers, whatever, I always pop this album and play Give Life Back to Music. This is the first song I listen to because I know how crisp and clear it should sound. It's just a staple. You know, I have to start with Give Life Back to Music, and if that guitar in the very beginning, the very, very beginning, if it sounds right, that's how I know I have a good piece of audio equipment. So, give life back to music. First song I would play. I'd also play Touch. I'd play Touch, and I also would play, go to some songs on Discovery, like, let's see, Face to Face. That's another good one to test how good your audio equipment sounds. And usually, I mean, that depends, you know, it's like, what do you favor, you know, your mids, your lows, your highs, right? Most popular audio equipment, you know, headphones, speakers, or whatever, go for a V-shaped signature. That means the lows and the highs are the more pronounced things, you know, like the bass, you know, and something high, the trebles, but the mids are usually like drowned out. They're not pronounced. I like my music where the mids are a lot stronger than anything. You know, I don't like heavy bass. For me, you know, listening to a wide genre of music, you know, just whatever it is, my taste is so vast, then I'd rather go for a sound signature that meets everything. Daft Punk's Random Access Memories and Yeezus are the last two CDs I ever bought, guys. All right, and they came out May 2013 and June 2013, I believe. Yeah, and you know the funny thing is too, is that you know, of course Daft Punk produced some of the songs in Yeezus. Can't really see it because of this damn clear ass jewel case, but the drums in Black Skinhead were originally created for Random Access Memories. They didn't use it, and so they used it on Kanye's Black Skinhead. You guys didn't know. Fun fact. But here we go. Here's the opened album, right? So we got the electric organ over here. It's upside down, so it should have been like that. I don't know why they put it this way. I guess it's for stylistic purposes. And you get your insert here. You know, typical pamphlet, just like the CD. Oh my God, it's actually preventing me from closing it properly. There we go.
6.5 hours later.
I bought myself a Pioneer DDJ 400 limited edition in gold. All right, I was actually torn between the standard black one right here with the silver accents or the gold. I mean, both of them look pretty Daft Punk vibes, right? You got Thomas as the silver and you have Guy Manuel as the gold, of course. But I ended up going for the gold just because it looks more premium, right? And I figured since it's limited edition, not a lot of people are going to have this one. So might as well just be a little bit more unique. And yeah, so there we go. Coming in 2 weeks, DJ the LJ Way. I'm so hyped, actually. You know, like music production and creation has always been a little interest of mine, like just in the background. I love learning about like the technicalities or like the process of music creation, you know, when it comes to like a producer, their thought process, you know, how they made things. Kanye, Daft Punk, New Jabez, right? Looking up to these guys. And you know, I've had like MIDI controllers on my Amazon wishlist for the longest time. You know, keyboards, electric keyboards and all, but I've not pulled a trigger. And, you know, just looking back, I'm like, man, DJing was something I wanted to get into. I didn't get to take electric music for high school as an elective. I ended up taking piano, beginning piano, during my senior year. But I mean, I don't regret piano. I mean, that's still my favorite instrument of all time, of course. That was actually a class I try-harded on completely. You had opportunities to get extra credit if you came in at lunch to practice, and I did that like almost every week. All right, I actually passed that class with like 115, 120% because I kept going in for extra credit. I even had a keyboard here at home, Yamaha old keyboard. Use that to practice on. You know, I was really a tryhard when it came, because I mean, I picked it up really quick. You know, I was able to read sheet music really fast and understand and muscle memory songs. Of course, since I haven't practiced in ages, I just, you know, it's something that is completely, you know, cobwebs filled in my head. Remember, I used to always play DJ Hero back when that was popular, right? Rhythm guitar band games, right? Rock Band, Guitar Hero. DJ Hero was actually one that I got really good at. I played both of them, DJ Hero 1 and 2. Played a lot of online, beat a lot of people online. Man, I'm getting into so many hobbies, guys. This is, I'm in so many hobbies, and I do not skimp, all right? That is one thing. When it comes to all my hobbies, I don't skimp. And it's like, man, you know, I mean, just any hobbies, right, cost money. You know, you invest money into it, no matter what it is, right? It could be something like trading cards, you know, trading card games, comic book collecting, yeah, sneaker collecting, like I do. You know, cooking and baking, I think, is probably like the more cost efficient. I mean, of course, you buy expensive equipment initially. You know, things like getting like quality knives, right, or just any of your starter equipment or quality ingredients. But in the long run, you know, getting a quality knife, that's gonna last you decades, right? That's something that it's like, bam, you spend $200 on a knife, and you're gonna keep that as long as you maintain it. You know, you sharpen it well, you know how to handle it, and you're responsible with your knives and your equipment. That's gonna last you decades. You know, maybe a lifetime, right? So you know, cooking and baking is one of my all-time, you know, hobbies of growing up. Of course, you know, photography, videography, you know, doing these vlogs now, getting into editing, right, with editing my video footage. That's also another thing. Getting into photos, editing photos. What else? You know, product design, you know, the career that I want to get into. Digital art, sneaker designs included into that. And, you know, just general gaming, right? I mean, you spend money on gaming. I do plan on upgrading my PC to, you know, completely new build. I actually have a PC part picker readied up. Man, total right now is pretty much $1,000, not including the price of the graphics card, right? The 3080. So that's, you know, well over. That's something I'm going to wait until the fall. I'll wait until Black Friday and Cyber Monday deals, and I'll go for like a lot of things in this checklist and see how it goes, of course. But that's it so far. Am I missing any other hobbies? What else? I mean, yeah, it's just a lot. I'm just gonna keep myself occupied, especially during these times. And I really can't wait. I mean, this thing looks so sick, right? Look at that. Really excited. Can't wait to get into this.
2,000 years later.
Alright, so for this next part, I'm just going to do a voiceover of me showing a bit of my steps of cooking steak dinner for my family the other night. Very simple recipe. I'll put it in the description below so you guys can follow it. Yeah, I mean, this turned out very good. Unfortunately, I couldn't really taste how great it was, but it looked great, so assuming I did everything right. But yeah, so just be sure to check out the description below for the recipe. I'll write it down in depth so you guys can follow, and then just use this video as a reference. All right, here we go. I'm already flipping the steak here. This is after the 2-minute mark. You can see that great sear. Look at that crispiness. Crispy, crunchy steak crust. Anyway, afterwards, you baste it, right? So I'm basting it with the butter and the juices. Basting is a key step because you're not only putting the flavors back into the steak, but you are also cooking more of the inside as the juices go right back into it, getting under those nooks and crannies and or whatever you have. And then after you are done with 3 minutes of searing the other side, take it out of the heat and let it rest for 5 to 10 minutes in the pan. Also, you want to rest it a bit on the plate too, about like maybe 2 to 3 minutes. Here we go. We have all that fond caked on the bottom of the pan, and I have my garlic butter spread that I'm gonna apply. Ideally, you want to use a cast iron skillet for optimal heat. And yeah, I'm having a little difficulty here just because the butter is hard. I just got it out of the fridge and I didn't wait for it to soften up. So I'm just scraping as much as I can out of the prep bowl that I have. Also, yeah, as you saw right there, I just turned down the heat. I just remember to do that. That's very important. You do not want to burn your butter, all right? Fortunately, I was working fast. I knew that my pan was a little too high of a heat just because it was coming off of the medium-high heat. You want to put it at low. And I'm working fast here. I'm trying not to burn my butter, scraping as much as I can of that fond with my metal tongs. As you can see, it's just bubbling already. Getting as much as I can at the bottom of the pan. And that butter is looking great. It actually looks like brown butter. And then here we go. Just smothering it. Look at that. And look at the color of the steak. Nice and rare. Alright. Oh man. Look at that. Damn, LJ. Good job, bro. Boom. Look at that shit. Doesn't it look so scrumptious? Alright. I'm such a pro home cook. Self-proclaimed. But anyway. So yeah, as you can see, I have a little garnish of rosemary on the side, looking fancy schmancy, looking like I run a Michelin-starred restaurant in my dreams. But side of seasoned roast potatoes, really basic. I mean, the potatoes are a good compliment because they can absorb some of those juices from the steak, right? The garlic butter fond. So for this one, I just did very basic: salt, pepper, paprika, red pepper flakes. Also, I added some thyme onto our potatoes because I'm trying to symbolically reference time, the thing that I always talk about in my previous vlogs, something that we do not know how much we have ourselves if we spend time on things, right? So I'm spending time on my cooking, investing it on my cooking, all right? No, what the fuck? That's complete bullshit. I'm just making that up right now. I don't know what the hell. I just added thyme because it sounded like a good herb to add to potatoes just to give it more flavor. All right, I just found it in the pantry, threw that shit on there. And also, before you put the potatoes in the oven, drizzle some olive oil, get a good coating of it over the potatoes. You can also do the olive oil first and then the seasoning after. Whatever floats your boat, whatever order the hell you want to do it as. You want to set the oven at around 375, 400 degrees, about 30 minutes. And then check the tenderness of the potatoes. Poke that bitch with a fork. See how it is. It should fall apart fairly easily. If not, leave it in there a little longer. And just keep checking on it. And there we go. Alright. Cool. Hopefully you guys can recreate this on your own. Again, I'll have the recipe on the description.
Tomorrow.
Alright, so Discovery just came in the mail. It was supposed to deliver yesterday, but got delayed by one day. Anyway, what's cool about this specific vinyl record is that it comes in these sleeves instead of the typical cheap, white envelopes as you saw on the previous vinyls. So the records are in sleeves, and you pull them out, and of course, you get two of them. You get the legends right there. Oh wow, Thomas on the piano. That's interesting. Anyway, cool. All right, Daft Punk's Discovery. This is like easily 11 out of 10 album. All right, this is probably my favorite album. There's every single song is so good. All right, and it's rare for me to say that. Like usually there's a great album and it's like 2 or 3 songs that you would skip. No, I would not skip a single song on this album. All right, it's my favorite Daft Punk album, and yeah, like I said, 11 out of 10. I mean, it's like the perfect album. You cannot say anything bad about this album. All right. Free to dance so free. One more time, just got me feeling so free. Free to dance so free. One more time, got me feeling so free.
3:28 a.m.
So we're gonna have a little quick late night snack. We got black cherry Greek yogurt. All right, cherries high in melatonin. That is key. Yogurt, great, full of protein, fills you up. And we got Cheerios just to add some more fillingness to it. You know, whole oats. Oats is another thing that can fill you up. So, you know, very light, very healthy, and promotes a good body, right? I used to, back when I was still working, I used to eat like full meals. Like I'd have like a second dinner basically, and that was hella unhealthy. So, of course, I gotta mix up this cherry. I don't have my tripod with me, but the cherries are in the bottom. As you can see, it's all mashed up. So we're just gonna mix up the yogurt first, and then we're gonna apply the oats later. What the hell am I saying? Apply like it's a fucking like, oh, apply the bandage carefully, so you don't like, what the fuck. Here we go. This is what the finished product kind of looks like. I basically put like a layer of Cheerios, mix it in, mash it a bit if I could, and then I put another layer, mix it in, mash it up, and then a third. 3 layers of Cheerios basically. And look at that, looking dummy thick. All right, cool. We all good.